Here, on a happy sunny day, we see the Garrelbuckle family farm with an old cottage that's seen generations and with soil rich in nutrients. The kids, Jasmine and John, are taught how to prepare raw materials and textiles to sell, but when they're not working, they pass the time by painting and playing ball with each other. The male head of the household, Tom Garrelbuckle, spends his day manning the loom and watching over the gardens, while Amelia Garrelbuckle watches over the children. What a happy life the Garrelbuckles had.
Well, honey, this truly is some fine stew you've cooked up here. Have you got all of our textiles and ceramics ready for collection day? Mr. Moneybag should be here any time now.
Why, yes, Tom. The kids and I just got it all ready for him.
That's great, Amelia. This family we have really is beautiful. That must be him. Ah, Mr. Moneybags. We've got the products all ready for collection. John, Jasmine, go gather up our goods for Mr. Moneybags.
Thanks a lot, Tom. You're a good client, but I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you, sir.
Oh, go on.
I'm gonna be cutting you off. I've got a factory down in Manchester that needs tending to, and your productivity just isn't good enough for me anymore.
Here you go.
Here's your silver, Tom. I wish your little cottage good luck.
This farm here just ain't enough. I know we're all hungry, but you all also know we're too poor to fix that. Amelia and I have decided we're moving to the city. The cottage must be sold, and we don't have room for your paintings. Your mother and I are doing what is necessary for this family. I hope you understand.
Aww.
As a response to receiving the unfortunate news from Mr. Moneybags, the Garrelbuckles set on a journey with one destination in mind: Manchester, a place where all the Garrelbuckles could work for money and perhaps scrounge up enough food to survive.
Well, we made it. Let's go on in. We got the basement to ourselves tonight.
Daddy, it's so crowded, and there's gross stuff all over the floor. Yucky.
Yeah, there's no room to play. And everything's wet and flooded. It stinks in here.
Well, no, we'll make it work, children. Although this place is disgusting, Daddy's got it all figured out. We'll be fine.
Yes. Now, make yourself at home. Tomorrow, we begin work in the factory.
Welcome to your first day at the factory. You will be expected to work hard, all day, every day. No breaks. If you're caught slacking, your pay will be withheld. Now, all the men go over there, and the women and children, they go over there. That should be all. Head to your stations. Staff will be watching over you. You are dismissed.
With their pay on the line, the family silenced themselves and got to work. The family worked tirelessly, year after year, making barely enough to survive with the poor sanitary conditions. An epidemic arose, and the Garrelbuckles, along with the rest of Manchester, suffered from the deadly disease cholera. And they all died from cholera, of course. And so, after being forced out of their comfy cottage home and succumbing to the horrid conditions of the industrial cesspool that was Manchester, the story of the Garrelbuckles concluded. Like many other families in their time, they were victims of the changing world, leaving the less fortunate behind. The rich became richer, and the working class suffered. Yet, with time, change is inevitable. In 1833, the Factory Act was passed, regulating child labor and hours allowed in the workplace. In 1842, the Mines Act was passed, prohibiting all children and women from working in the mines. The people became involved making labor unions to combat the harsh conditions. By the 1900s, Many of the issues of the poor conditions in the Industrial Revolution had been resolved, and society progressed onward.